Welcome to the second ever Community Bite podcast. I am your angry leader, BCD.
I'm a Deacon Red Leader.
This
I'm
is
Matt.
garbage. Okay, well I'm Panhead. I'm the admin dude of this shitty server.
Blue Leader.
I guess I'm the guest. Yeah.
Leader. Yeah.
And
Um,
we
Oh
are.
yeah, and this
And
this
that's
guy
it.
over here. Hedgehoe. All right. So, anyways, moving on then.
Well,
We have
Hedgehoe
another
is
guy
supposed to
here
be
named
here.
Hedgehoe who's
Just went
muted
mute.
now.
Okay.
All right. Good.
We'll start
Good
with
to see.
Adam, I
Good to
guess.
see.
I want to start
He
off
didn't
today.
introduce himself, so he doesn't get it.
I'm gonna
What
start
do you
off
want to start
today.
off with, please?
So as you all know, I am a huge Batman fan. Huge. I'm not talking about Batman. I am a Batman fan.
I'd say you're gay for Batman. Almost.
If you say that you won't
Is
have
that
sex with
bestiality?
Bruce Wayne, then you're a liar.
Dude, no, Adam West all the way.
Adam
I
West.
don't know. That actually. Hey, so,
That's-
okay, yo, you just got me thinking. You know, like how there's that Spider-Man universe thing where like
Oh
Spider-Man turns into like a
God.
mutant spider, where he's like part spider, like part man, like reverse Spider-Man. Like he got the good end of the deal of getting like mixed like genetic mutations and stuff in him, where like he's like primarily man, but he gets all the cool stuff of being a spider.
Yeah,
So then
Bernie
he
was
turns into
talking
the
about
version
that.
where he's like all the cool stuff of being a spider, but he looks like a spider that's
Shut
like in the
up,
body,
you
like
nerd.
man mode. It's pretty terrible.
That is pretty
Like
terrible.
I saw that and I felt really sad. So if that was Batman and that Batman was like part bat like that, is that considered bestiality if you did have sex with Bruce Wayne at that point?
Yes,
Yeah,
I would
no.
agree.
I mean, does he have a bat head, or is it just like his normal head attached to a bat's body?
He's a bat dick and a bat asshole.
He has a bat dick.
I don't think you
bat
could have a
dicks are
bat
pretty,
dick though. I think
like,
he has a
prominent. You can see them.
human dick. I think he has a human dick still.
Like, have you guys ever seen pictures of bat dicks?
I don't
No,
look up
absolutely
animal
not. I've never seen a picture of a bat dick.
No, I don't spend my time looking up
No,
animal
it's just.
genitalia.
What do
Yeah.
you mean you don't? Come on.
I just don't. I mean, it's not my thing. You know, hey, if you do, go for it. You know, you do you, man.
Back to my
Alright.
story.
Yeah. Back to your story. Sorry.
As a big Batman fan, I always wanted to be Batman. So, I was a kid, as dumb kids are.
Where were you?
I was a kid at my house with my parents,
So you
living
wanted
with
to
my
be dumb.
parents, and it was finished with our weekly routine of going to Panera on the weekend and getting bagels as a good family.
Nice.
And then we would come back and I would get help my mom with groceries or something like that.
You were such a stereotypical white kid. I just need to tell you that right now.
Well,
no,
the
no.
funny thing is I'm a
Bagel
minority,
with the
which is
fam.
even funnier. But
Oh, Donald Trump hates him.
yes, Donald Trump does hate me.
How minor are you?
I am
He's so
soon to be the
minor that he's
majority
non-existent.
minority. The Hispanics soon will rule the day.
Mexicans. Yo, brown pride.
And so I came home, finished the groceries, helping my mom with the groceries. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go hang out with my in real life friends because that was a thing back in the day. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring my Game Boy so I can, trade Pokemon and shit. And then just, hang out with my
You
bros.
really were white.
And it was winter,
Pretty cool.
mind you. It was winter. So I had to bring a coat. My mom reminded me, bring a coat. So I was like, it's not that cold. So all I
Where are you
do,
from again? Pennsylvania?
no, Virginia.
Oh.
So it gets cold in Virginia sometimes. So all I do is I put the hood part of my coat over my head, so I can't really see, but I look like Batman.
Like you do.
Like you know what I mean. Like I have like the hood of the Batman. I guess I don't know. I guess. And
I mean, you might have thought you looked like Batman.
yes, and I had a cape,
But it did.
and my jacket was like a cape. So I was like, I'm Batman. I look so cool, and I have like video games in my jacket pocket, and like my Game Boy and all that stuff. So I like open the garage. I go outside. I start running towards the outside, and then wham! The garage door. It's going up, and it hits me straight in the temple.
Oh,
Right.
because I didn't see it because I was blinded. And this is like, imagine like a 12-year-old BCD, a Harry Potter looking motherfucker with glasses and shit.
Dude, you have a scar?
I didn't have a scar. I had the glasses.
You did after that.
I
Yeah,
bet
I
you
did.
wish you had a lightning bolt scar after that.
I
Maybe
had
you
it.
actually were Batman, but you got like dementia or whatever, and like now you can't remember
Yeah. And I so
Dementia.
the funny thing
Think
is,
of it,
what?
amnesia?
Okay, so
it. Yeah.
so the funny thing of this story is, so you think I would get amnesia from that, correct?
nobody did.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Sure.
You're wrong. You know what I got from
What'd you
that?
get- What happened?
You know what I got from that?
Concentrated diarrhea.
I got a broken leg from hitting my head.
That's how dumb you are. Your brain said head injury, break the leg.
I'll
How?
tell you how. Okay, so do you know what a ski fracture is?
Yeah.
What the
Get a
hell's a
fracture
ski
while
fracture?
skiing.
I'll
It's when
Google that
you
right now.
it's when you break your leg, but it doesn't snap in half. It twists.
Uh.
So
Okay, yeah.
so I planted
It's
my
from like
foot
stopping
when
suddenly.
well, it's not necessarily
Oh my
stopping
God.
suddenly. I planted my foot, and like when I hit my
The
head,
shift of momentum.
I spun around, and my foot stayed still, and so my bone just got twisted, like it twisted, and it broke my
Okay.
tibia. So I had a
Dude, you
broken
gotta
foot.
twist and shout.
So I pretty much broke my shin by hitting my head. So yeah, I was just
That
saying
was
like
the most action
that's
a
probably
white
the
boy
dumbest.
could ever.
This is like the dumbest
Dude, if
child.
you were running any faster, your parents would have lost a kid.
No,
Well,
the funny
like-
thing is, my dad's a doctor, and so I was like, and you know, through ski fractures, you don't really notice a break. There's like no bruising, or like there's no swollenness. So, my dad's a doctor, and so he looks. I like, Dad, I can't walk. I'm crying, and video games are everywhere. I'm like sprawled against the concrete of the garage. I'm crying, and my dad is like,
These
the
days,
my dad's like, get up. You can walk. There's nothing wrong. And I try to get up, and I just collapse onto the ground. And I'm like, I can't walk. I can't walk. And like
you
I have
made
like
it sound like you're a nerd pinata.
I back then I was like a fucking loser in
Video
elementary
games.
school.
Is your Game Boy
Everywhere.
okay?
And like my Game Boy and all that stuff, it's just all over the ground, and I'm like, I can't walk. And my dad's like, get up, your leg is fine. And I can't, and like I get up and I collapse to the ground, and so they take me to the ER and
You
they
start
find out.
crawling towards your Game Boy. I'll get you, Pikachu. I'll save you.
So yeah,
What
What
that
did your
was.
dad do after he realized he had a ski fracture?
He kind of just said, "Oh, well, you have a ski fracture now."
I'd just said, oh,
Didn't
faking it.
Yeah, so I was
My
crying.
years
The
of
funny thing
becoming a
is, like,
doctor.
also I was crying for like 15, 20 minutes too, which was really funny. And like it took me.
Wow, what a
Oh
bit.
god.
So I was
Dude,
like,
that's Winnie Hut Jr. status.
someone help me, please. And my sister,
We got a Pokemon down.
my sister thought it was
Uh.
my friends playing, like all of us playing, like some, like when you did in elementary school, you played like, Imaginary Land or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
And so she thought we were just playing around, and then I kept crying and screaming, and so she came down and saw me. I was like, "I'll go get Mom and Dad," and my mom and dad came down, and they're like, "Get the fuck up! There's nothing wrong with you." And so we went to the ER, and then they found out nothing happened, nothing wrong with my face. My face was perfectly fine. It was my leg that was
Okay.
broken.
Nice.
I was so confused.
My broken bone story was I was playing I was playing Manhunt. I was like 10 or 11. I don't know, I
Manhunt,
forgot. I just
classic
remember it was
kids
for
game.
a NC. It was like an NCAA college like championship party. LSU won. I know that.
LSU?
and,
I don't know what the heck you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. The people there are big LSU
No,
fans. I didn't
lies.
care. I just played video games. Anyways, I'm running and I step in a bucket and I'm like about 20 yards I'd say from the safe zone that we had set up.
Yeah.
And so I ran to the safe zone, but my foot was in a bucket. So every step I took actually like while I was in a bucket because I didn't stop because I was being chased. So I'm running around hobbling with like a bucket foot. And then the bucket hits a tree stump. And then I fall, and when I fell on my wrist. and my arm wasn't extended to brace myself, so like all the impact went straight on like my hand, which then fractured my wrist. I got up. I'm like, oh, it hurts. And then the chick that was there at the time, who's like his older sister, like she's the only person taking care of the place.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you probably just sprained it. Here's some ice. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's all good. We play a Smash
Walk it off
tournament. I
for you.
kick everyone's asses. It hurt like a motherfucker though. Then I get home, and my mom's like, oh no, you broke it. Yeah, that's a break. So then I'm just sitting here.
Well, way
Well,
to make me sound
broken
like
arm.
a humongous
Oh.
bitch.
She won't let me play video games. She won't let me play video games. She's like, you can't play video games. Your hands are hurt. I'm like, but I just kicked everyone's ass playing Smash. She's like, nope, can't do it. So I'm just sitting here, can't read a book. I'm just like looking at the TV, not even watching it. I'm looking at it, just trying to pass time till I get a cast.
Every story you tell always involves like, I did this amazing feat afterwards.
It's true though. I'm a good player.
What
I'm
does
good.
it? Is
Yeah.
really playing
Yeah.
Smash an amazing feat though?
Absolutely.
I played it with a broken arm in the snow, uphill both ways.
Okay.
I used to play
Man,
with the Wii remote by itself.
we all know you're
I've
not
never
that
broken a
amazing.
bone, by the way.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I'm not that amazing. I sprained like 4 different what do you sprain? Is it a muscle or a tendon when you sprain something?
You sprain
It's
something, it's
tendon.
a tendon, yeah. Because you
Tendon,
can
right?
sprain
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can sprain your ACL, so I assume that's a tendon.
Yeah. So I sprained like 4 or 5 tendons at once on my right leg by playing dodgeball.
Nice.
Playing
It was great.
dodgeball.
Yeah, it was.
Did
That's
you
the worst
dodge? All,
story I've
did
ever
you
heard.
dodge like 10 balls at once?
I dodged a lot of balls, but I stopped on like my 1 foot and then like went like
No.
parallel with the ground, and my the rest of my body kept going.
You
So
took
I
a lot of balls to
sprained
the
my
face.
big toe, my pinky toe, my Achilles, and like 2 tendons in my knee.
Jeez.
My
Oh,
fucking
well.
knee!
I missed my senior year of soccer because of that. My coach was pissed
How
off at me.
hectic was your volleyball game, dude?
Dude, it was like 50 on 50.
It was like a gay porn.
It was
Balls
like
everywhere.
50 on 50, and there was like 20 of them, and I was all by myself.
Oh,
My team always sucks in dodgeball.
True. That's always good. It's always good to
Yeah.
make excuses. Blame yourself.
Yep.
yeah. Excuses.
Pretty much,
always
I
my
was trying to
team's
get to the
fault.
point is like, what is everyone's stupid kid story where you were stupid and a kid? And I think Kenan covered.
Oh.
I guess.
I. Go ahead.
Yeah, the stupidest I've been is like, you know the cigarette light in the car, right?
Yeah.
We were going on a trip, we were in the middle of nowhere. And I asked my dad, I was sitting up front with my mom, was like, what is that? And he's like, whatever you do, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Was
But because
that
I
a
was
hot
a stupid
stove?
kid, oh yeah, I touched it and I burnt my finger. Because I was stupid as fuck. I was
Great.
wanted to do
Finger.
Yeah, and
Wait,
then
what?
I couldn't do. Yeah, I burnt.
When I was a kid, I used to stand on a lot of things. Like I was like a child, you know. I used to stand on anything I could, to be taller, because I just wanted to be taller.
'Cause you're a short
So
little
one day I was
bitch.
trying to get. I mean, I'm not anymore though. So I was trying to get on top of like the bed because this bed was like super high, and I was a stupid child. And it was a cup. I was standing on a cup, and the cup just shattered and like
cup?
cut my big toe
Like a
almost all the way
glass?
off.
A glass?
Yeah, like a gas
Oh.
cup, like a glass cup.
Why
And the
would
cup
you-
shattered. Shut up! I was a child. The cup shattered, and it cut my toe almost completely in half.
Jeez.
Uh,
That's pretty dumb.
Yep.
Uh,
My dumb story. It
That
was
I have a
dumb.
pretty stupid story.
Matt's from Australia,
Like,
so
when I
him
was,
has
like-
to, you have to involve
Yeah.
at least one kangaroo and one deadly snake.
Absolutely. Well, my friend was the deadly snake. So back in middle school, my mate,
Yes.
the deadly snake, like we used to like just do the stupidest shit, and like we do stuff like just intentionally like rip off people's charms that were hanging on people's locks on their lockers. I don't know,
Yo,
just fucking
fucking Michael.
be stupid.
so you
Little
and Deacon are
ruckuses,
like
and, like,
bullies in school. That sounds nice.
Yeah. No. We,
Like,
we
you
weren't
were
known
an
as bullies or like
entrepreneurs.
madmen or shit like that. We were just like borderline out in front of like people.
See?
And like like almost every week in class, like I used to just myself on an arm and just yell, my friend's name. Like I used to just yell it out in class and like get him in trouble for no reason.
You're a
And, like,
cunt.
and then like I used to like steal his memes like that he used to say to me and like yelled them out in class and like get like all the credit for it. I don't know, but
Oh
like we were
god,
best
that's like that
friends,
Key
so it
and
didn't
Peele
matter.
sketch.
So like one day we were walking the bridge because our school was like located on like the
Walking the
farm side
bridge.
of this. I don't know. You had to like cross the bridge to get to the school, and then cross it back to like get to the bus stop, whatever.
They had to ride a
And, like-
crocodile across a river.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, true. The bridge was like underneath was a river, but I mean, yeah. So
Nice.
we talking about Mass Effect 3, and I was like, because I remember that like I was gonna get Mass Effect once I like got myself an Xbox 360 for my birthday, like a few
Yeah.
months, like after that, and like I was one of those retards that like only had the Wii for the longest
Oh,
time.
oh,
So like I
dropping
really wanted an
armor.
Xbox 360. Like I wasn't poverty. Like I had stuff. I just didn't have consoles much. Like anyway, like we were just talking about Mass Effect, and then suddenly he just yells Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect 3, and throws his fucking apple onto like the almost broke someone's windshield. Yeah, and mind you, this is the same guy that like rested a large stone on a duck's back and watched the duck slowly sink into the water. So like I wasn't surprised. And
What the fuck?
and
All right.
anyway,
Well,
14-year-old me was just like, wow, Daniel, that was cool. So like every time we used to walk that bridge, we would quote Mass Effect 3 something off the bridge, like apples usually or fruit that we didn't eat. So
Are
like
you the damn
guys are
Daniel
weird.
guy?
damn, Daniel.
Daniel.
yeah,
Nah.
I thought that was actually an Australian video, but supposedly not.
Damn.
Anyway,
Daniel.
so we had like this other friend that like he used to walk with us. He might hurt someone, which he was telling the truth. Like we probably could have, but like we weren't. I wasn't aiming to hurt anyone on the road. That was like with the incoming traffic. I was just trying to hit the road.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, friend. He was like psychotic or something. Maybe
It
he
sounds like
wanted
he was.
actually.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Sociopath.
that's the one.
Yeah.
But
Classic
like one day I
sociopath.
like come to school, and the teacher comes up to me and he's like, "So Matt, how do you feel about apples?" And like fuck, my heart just stopped. Like I was so scared. And then like he took me to the principal's office, not my friend, like just me. And the principal was like, "Do you realize like how dangerous what you're doing is? The police could be involved if you actually hit someone." And like I lied and was like, "No, I wasn't actually throwing it onto the road. I was throwing it onto like the grassy patch in between like the two one-way roads. Like I didn't mean to hurt anyone." And like after the lecture, like they tried to get me to like rat out my like that bestie that like
Which you
was
should
like
have
doing it at the
ratted
start.
out.
Like
Yeah,
should've
you definitely should have.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's
Fuck
not
life.
nah, but like
that
we
top
so I didn't want
man.
to be dogs, so like nah, I didn't rat him, but like I lied and like didn't dog him, didn't want to be an asshole, you know. But at the
Dog
end, the principal was like, "Be careful next time. We have people in your year level who'll like tell us about the stuff that's happening, so don't be too smart." And like
Wow.
instantly, I knew that the snitch was that little piece of shit that was like, "Oh, you shouldn't be doing that because
Oh
like,
my god.
like." How dare he snitch me to the principal? Like he almost got me suspended. Like I know that like what I was doing was like retarded, but still.
Dude, here's the thing though, is that you're not only did the guy snitch on you, okay? Which yeah, no, you definitely should have been doing that. Probably would have snitched on you too. But the
Yeah.
teacher slash principal said that we got eyes on the inside.
I
Like,
know it's
yo,
so
we got
like why
yo, dude, we got eyes, man. We got
Yeah, way to
informants.
rat out your snitch. Like
That
now he's gonna
I know.
die.
that's like the FBI, like when they're involved in organized crime, like telling like the mafia, like, hey,
We
don't
someone
do
on the
things.
inside.
We're watching you. We have a spy, and then they'll immediately like hunt this guy down and then execute him.
And then everybody
He's lucky
dies.
that we-
It's like
He's lucky we didn't like bully the shit out of him like after that because like I don't know. Anyway,
He had protection.
so I knew that like it was that
Apparently.
kid with the house or whatever. I got home, didn't want to talk to that guy, didn't want to talk to anyone, and like I just acted cool, like nothing happened. Like once I got home, and like it was like, "Sup, mom? Like how's it going?" Like
Sup,
everything was
Mom?
normal. And I felt like
and then she's
I
like,
felt
"You
like-
son of a bitch!"
I felt like no one knew about anything till my dad came home and we're eating dinner, and Mum's like,
And he
"Matt would
beats
like
you.
to Matt would like to tell you something," and like I was just like, "What the fuck, Mum? How do you know?" And like
Oh, I made
I
sure
got-
one of the football team.
I died inside a little when Mum knew what happened, because then I had to explain everything to my dad, and oh my god, he was so fucking mad. Like, he gave
Dad,
me
I'm
an
just
hour-long
throwing apples.
just throwing apples. Like, I wasn't hurting anyone. I was just,
Throwing up.
and like, he
Yeah.
gave me this hour-long lecture, and like, okay, I get it. I shouldn't have done that, but like, do you know what he did? Like, he
He
tells
what?
me,
He got the
we
belt
already
out.
bought you like your Xbox 360 for your birthday, but now I guess we're gonna go to the store and refund it.
Oh,
I was like,
nice.
oh my god,
What a
Yeah.
cunt.
so pissed.
I
But
mean,
like,
to
at
be
least that
fair,
little
you really
dickhead
should
that
have
ratted
been
on
throwing
me.
apples at the cars.
Shut up, Pan. It's just apples.
See,
Listen,
the thing is, I love out of
if
this
you
is
were a
that
cool kid like we were in Australia, that's the normal thing to do.
I love the first thing
We
that
just-
Deacon comes up with is like, we
In
gotta kill the
America, we just
snitch.
have like meth and crack. Yeah, well, you got it. Like, you can't show any weak. You got to break the weak links. You got to
Typical-
show the principal, like, yo, we don't play in this playground, okay?
we don't
Well, this
play in
this,
this
this dude's
playground.
head will just end up in your office.
oh god.
That sounds
I never
terrible.
actually got an Xbox after that, which was terrible.
Oh, you
That's
guys had
sad.
bad internet anyway. You wouldn't have been able to
No.
play.
Oh.
Black
Shut up.
Switch.
It's probably not that bad.
Yeah,
It is
not
pretty bad.
I almost burned my house down.
Oh
So did
my
I.
god.
Yeah, I think we've all had those
How?
moments actually as kids that we almost burned our houses down. I think everyone's done that though.
I lit my
How?
I lit like part of my backyard is just like woods, and I actually like after my dad cut the grass,
You really are.
I actually like got a small pile of grass and like a small pile of dry leaves and sticks, and I lit it on fire in the backwoods, and I tried to put it out, which I thought I did, and then like I go back inside the house 30 minutes later. There's like a small, well, it's not a small, but it's like a medium sized fire, like again starting up. I was like, oh fuck. And my parents-
Medium-sized.
It was like it wasn't big. It looked like it could have like gotten worse. I didn't put out a fire pretty much, and I was like, oh shit. I gotta
It's
go
part
put
of
this
the
My
out.
fire.
one
in
used
my
to
kitchen.
use like lighters and aerosol cans to make
Yep.
flamethrowers.
Yeah.
That was sick. Like one of the ones that you spray to like get flies away from you. Like
Yeah.
that one like turned green. It was sick.
I did that with Zippo lighters.
It's like
Uh,
green fireball.
What?
You're a green
What gave you
fireball.
green fire?
It was it's
It-
like one of the, isn't it the one that you put up to a lighter and you spray it and it like keeps bugs away? Like
Yes.
are you talking about the insect repellent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
It's
never
probably like a
But
winter
this one
green,
was
like a
cool.
winter green kind of scent.
I've never heard of this. The green
If the
fire.
liquid is green, then it'll burn green.
It was probably like
Some accents burned purple.
That just doesn't.
Depends
That's
on the
not
scent.
fire then. Like that's just like
You're not fire. It's art at that point.
it's art at that point. Oh man. Deacon, do
When
you
does
want to
it stop
give?
becoming fire? When does it start becoming art?
Speaking of fire, Deacon, do you want to
when
give?
the arson charges are made.
Speaking of fire, Deacon, do you want to give your short 5-minute review of Views from the Six?
Oh my god! It's so good! Done! Views is the greatest album. It's like it's a definition of a summer album, is what it is.
That's not a good review in my book.
Yeah, oh my. It's got
I'm not gonna listen
it's
to it
got
before it gets on
slow
Spotify.
slow jams that you
Oh,
like.
are you
Oh, my
talking
girl
about
broke up with
wait, are you
me.
talking about Views
I
from
need
the
to-
Six,
I
from
need to
Drake?
listen.
Yeah.
Not Views from the
Yeah.
Six. It's shortened to Views. It's so good. You want to cry?
What's the,
Got a song for it. If you want to get hype, got a song for it. You need to clean your kitchen? Got a song for it.
What's your favorite song from the album?
It's Hype. Hype is one of my favorite songs.
Hype.
From
All right,
the
great. Okay, that is Deacon's
Hype.
review on Views. End.
Deacon's review.
Get it.
Get it,
That's so.
Get it.
Father
Should
Deacon.
buy.
Yeah.
Hedge, you're from Toronto, right?
No, Winnipeg.
Oh, Winnipeg?
Not even close.
Not even
Yeah.
close.
Yeah,
Cold
it's
as
way different.
How's it feel living in the 9?
It's a nice place, but
That's also a good song. 9 is so good.
it's so fucking cold. The winters are like minus 40 degrees Celsius.
Great.
Where the hell is Winnipeg? And On,
Georgia.
I don't know, like Canada's geography, to be honest with
It's
you.
like somewhere in the middle, like not in the middle of Canada, but just Google search it.
Oh, I see it. Wow, yeah, you're like right above like North Dakota.
It gets
Ew.
fucking cool. It gets
Well,
fucking
where's
cold half
Dakota?
the time.
Yeah, I can see that, huh?
It
Hedge
gets fucking cold
Hedge is
half
a
the time.
vehemently hates the cold. Vehemently.
Oh, I
Really,
do.
love the cold. I love
Okay.
it's good stuff.
Okay, look, it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
this.
cool.
Look, it's like this, Ben. I was born in Sri Lanka, a fucking island that's right near the equator. We only have summer. We don't know any other season.
Dude, I live
Then-
in Florida.
Okay.
Like,
Dude, how can you not like the heat? And then, okay, when I was a kid, my dad, like,
Helmets are made.
no, okay, for half my life, I've lived in the Middle East because my dad worked there. So I've lived in
Terrorists.
pretty much, we blow shit up, dude.
Oh god.
Don't say that.
well,
Retcon that. Retcon that. No, get rid of it.
No, it's leaving. It's staying. It's staying.
That's-
It's
Do
staying.
I have to
Yeah.
cut that?
It's okay.
Do I have to cut that?
No,
Yep.
you don't. You're not cutting anything,
The
dude.
NSA is coming at. Fuck
Dude,
you.
no, you don't have to
The
censor
NSA is
yourself.
coming.
Come on now.
Negan, you
I-
started, Negan.
I didn't say shit.
I mean, I earlier told Hedge not to go into the airport and not to go into an airport,
Yeah.
like with the intention
Yeah.
of like drawing attention to himself, because he will be detained and he
You
will be
wearing your
arrested.
helmet?
No shit.
I thought this was America.
It is.
Anyway,
That's the point.
like I was saying, so Middle East, right? So it's the summer is normally what 40 degrees for me,
Sure.
and the wind, and the
Celsius?
winter's 20 degrees. Yeah, Celsius. My
Celsius.
winter's 20 degrees Celsius.
The
My
Imperial
summer's 40 degrees Celsius. So fuck the cold. I love the heat.
system. Imperial system or nothing.
What the fuck, you guys? Only you guys use that shit.
Exactly.
No,
shit.
Exactly.
Oh, no
Yeah, but
one
it's
else-
good.
Like, why the fuck no one else cares about it?
It's like, have you seen like the chart of like Imperial versus the other measurement? It's just like America and like a little part in, I think Japan, maybe.
No,
Oh, yeah, nobody
no,
uses Imperial. Imperial is just better though. That doesn't mean that. It's the
No, it's
worst.
not better. If it was better, everyone would use it.
I will say,
It's
look,
super
look,
better.
metric is good, is better, but I will say Fahrenheit is the superior degree of temperature.
Why Fahrenheit? Why
It just-
Fahrenheit? Celsius is
It
much
makes
easier.
everything look so much hotter.
Yeah, Celsius is better. You just go like 20, 30, 40.
No,
and then
I
minus-
just think
it's restricted more.
when
It's
it
not
comes
like
to the
you
human
have to
body,
think of like 70 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
when it comes to the human body, it makes more sense for Fahrenheit. Like
Yeah, Fahrenheit based on water and shit.
it's based on Celsius is based on water.
Yeah, Celsius is based on water, but
That's
Like
why it's
Like
stupid.
30 or
No,
40
listen,
degrees
Celsius
Shut the hell up.
Celsius is supposed to be super hot, but 30 or 40 like the way
Hmm.
temperature works for Fahrenheit makes more sense. I can't explain it. It's like
It's because it doesn't.
no. You
zero
have-
is the freezing point of water, and 100
Degrees
degrees
is
Celsius is the
boiling.
boiling
Will
point
you-
of water.
Which is
That makes
stupid.
so much sense.
It's
It makes too
stupid.
much
it
sense.
doesn't matter
makes
about
sense,
sense.
like,
I'm talking
boiling
about
point
if you
for
want to know the
Fahrenheit.
temperature for the day, you want to know it in Fahrenheit. I'm sorry to tell you. If you
Yeah.
want to know the
Yeah,
temperature
like-
of boiling water, obviously you want to go Celsius. I'm talking day-to-day use of like, hey, how hot is it today? You want to use
The only
Fahrenheit.
reason I put up with Celsius is because I took physics.
Dude,
You know, I'm a fan
No.
of Kelvin.
Shut up.
Fuck out of here
who
with
the
Kelvin,
fuck-
you piece
who the
of
fuck
shit.
uses Kelvin?
I
Who the-
mean, like today I think we were at like 250 degrees Kelvin.
Oh,
I
That
think,
makes no
give or take.
sense.
Eh,
That actually,
we're-
you,
we're
that
I'm
you're
not
wrong.
dealing with that shit anymore. No, he's not in here anymore.
Uh,
That was
Not
actually
dealing with Kelvin.
we were probably at
What the hell?
negative
You can't
Kelvin.
do that in the
Not
middle of a
deal-
podcast.
I'm not dealing with Kelvin.
Yeah,
Dude's an
250
asshole.
degrees Kelvin, we would be like, I think we wouldn't be able to live.
200
We wouldn't.
50
We'd all
degrees Kelvin
melt.
is negative 9 degrees Fahrenheit. Hang on, I'm really wrong here. I think what I'm trying to say is it was 302 degrees Kelvin today. My bad.
Shut up.
But
You're
so to put this
AIDS.
in perspective, a great day for here in Florida is like -1 degree Celsius. That's I love that
Negative.
temperature. It's good stuff.
okay, when I came to Winnipeg the first time, that was I guess last September. It was 15 degrees and I was freezing.
Nice.
That's
15
sad.
degrees Celsius
No,
is
it's-
like
it's-
pretty good temperature, I think.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
it
pretty
is.
cold.
No, it's cold. I
Pretty
froze.
cold.
It's
Dude, I-
it's not too cold. It's like you'd want a jacket.
Yeah, you'd want a hoodie.
Yeah.
If I can wear layers, I'm happy. That's all I gotta say.
I like
No, they
layers.
restrict what you can wear there.
Uh,
O's
What's the lowest
are like
temperature you guys
onions.
experienced on the date?
In Florida,
somewhere
I've
in the
experienced
30s.
20.
No, wait, I used to live in
Um,
the desert. I'm dumb. I
Ours
don't
is
know.
like just
I'd have to check a chart.
So over here in
ours was like
Florida,
4
back when I
degrees
lived,
in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but that's
Celsius or Fahrenheit.
Celsius.
I'll go in
I don't-
Celsius just for the sake of consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency. Here in
This
Florida,
is America.
I've experienced -6 Celsius.
Oh,
And then in England, I've like back when I went to the UK a while back. I think I was like in there when it was like
Foreigner.
-9. And then when I was in Michigan, it was like
Shit.
-10 or something like that, or like -15. I love the cold. It's good. It's great.
What's the lowest you ever? Sorry for asking. What's the coldest you ever felt, fan?
Coldest I've ever felt. It was probably like the coldest place I've ever been. The coldest temperature I could think of.
Yeah.
That's probably back when it was like -15 Celsius, I think.
Whatever
Okay.
dry ice is
Yeah,
at, because I used to
-15
mess
The
with that.
coldest I've ever felt
Um,
was when
Absolute zero.
when I was playing football in high school, and we were practicing, and it like rained the day before, and it was like below freezing, and I wanted to just to kill myself, and everyone was like huddled, and like everyone had their hands in their pants. Who played football here? Deacon,
Oh,
right?
dude, jerking off. Yeah, I play football.
Yeah.
I
So
played
when it
football.
was cold, did you put your hands inside your girdle and your
No.
No, I would shove them up my teammates' assholes, and they would be super warm.
Well,
Yes,
Shove them
I
up his
did
teammates'
that.
assholes and use them as
if you
puppets.
cup your
Yeah.
balls, it's actually pretty
Yes,
warm.
everybody
Yeah,
used
so
to do
that's
that.
what Matt
I didn't
exactly.
do
That's
that.
exactly what I did. I
Yes, you
would
could.
put my hands on my balls, and I would for some reason I'd be warmer. My hands would be warmer for some reason.
Balls give off a lot of heat in football
do.
for some reason.
I mean, I played wide receiver and I wore gloves.
Pussy.
So my hands are actually warm from the. Shut up.
Ooh,
No, I
you
play
don't
wide
get
receiver too.
it.
I understand.
Did you wear gloves?
No, I didn't, and I didn't start, and that's probably why.
Gotta wear gloves, dude. You gotta wear
Butterfingers.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I was on JV, and so I would have looked like a humongous
Doesn't matter,
douchebag.
get
I would have looked like a
gloves.
humongous douchebag wearing gloves on
Dude, do you
JV
know
football.
how much easier it is to catch a football with gloves?
It
Holy
is.
crap.
No,
It's
I
like
I
cheating.
used to wear gloves when I would play like Pee Wee football, but I looked like a humongous
Oh
loser.
man, I gotta show you the best gloves. Oh my gosh, shut
No,
up.
I
You
don't care.
look like
I
a loser.
honestly, I remember one of my teammates wore leather gloves. I was like, "What the hell are these?"
Oh, that's
things?"
more man. Those are lineman gloves. The
No,
ones
they
I
were
wore
they
here.
were wide receiver leather gloves. They were leather wide receiver gloves. They were the
That's really
weirdest.
dumb.
That is, but apparently they're longer lasting than the synthetic whatever the wide receiver
They
gloves.
do last. What were the grips leather?
Yeah, the grips were
Or
leather.
was it the backside that was? Okay, yeah, that explains it. Okay. Here I'm putting this in community just for the sake of knowing where the gloves are. What the hell? Where's the chat room for it? Hey, there it is. These are the gloves that I used in school. Back when I was in high school. Cutters, man, good stuff.
Cutters
like
were- yeah,
that,
cutters
the
were
grip
good.
like lasts for so long.
Cutters were good. Cutters were legit.
Yeah. If someone knew what they're doing and what they were buying by cutters, if someone's a freaking jabroni, they'd run around with Nike like wide
Exactly.
receiver gloves.
Fuck is
or,
a
like,
jabroni?
A
Yeah, what the fuck
jabroni?
is that?
It's a
Is
it's
it like a
jabroni?
brownie?
the
What a
Rock.
jabroni is?
The Rock
No.
used to tell
I speak English.
would tell his enemies that they were jabronis because they were stupid and dumb,
Mhm.
and they would
Fucking
whoop,
Guido.
and then he would whoop their candy asses.
Wow.
Dude,
Yeah. Well, anyways, you basically look like an idiot if you walk around with freaking Nike gloves or, dare I say, Reebok wide receiver
Dude, what about
gloves.
K-Swiss?
K-Swiss. Dude, if
What about
K-Swiss
Adidas?
made gloves, I would have worn them. Let's be honest. K-Swiss.
Dude, K-Swiss with the line shoes, they were so fly.
Can we? All right. I don't know if anyone remembers this. Can we appreciate that K-Swiss gave an endorsement deal to a fake athlete,
Yep.
Kenny
who
Powers?
the
He
fuck is
gave. They
K-Swiss?
gave. K-Swiss
It's
gave
a shoe
an
company.
K-Swiss gave an endorsement deal to Kenny Powers.
Dude, fight the power.
What a legend. K-Swiss is legendary for doing that, for giving an endorsement deal to a fake athlete. Oh, that's
Yep.
just legit. But yes, cutters were the superior gloves if you were a tight
Nah,
end / wide
K-Swiss.
receiver.
I actually played wide receiver / tight end, mainly the tight end
Your
portion.
hands got a tight end.
Dude,
I do,
honestly, I felt
actually.
like when I was playing tight end in high school, I played a little bit of tight end as well in high school. I felt like such a huge pussy whenever I said, I'm a
'Cause you
tight
were.
end." To like when because we would have to go to the O line when we would do positions. So tight ends would go with O line, and they'd be like, I'm a tight end, not an offensive lineman," because you would have to like exclaim what your position is. With like, "Oh, I'm a tackle.
Oh,
I'm a
that.
guard." They're like, so what are
That,
you?
yeah.
I'm a tight end, and everyone would stare at you like, God, you're a fucking pussy.
Well, like, see, tight end was different for me because I played 6 and 7 man football. So this is how the offensive line was. You have the center and you have the tight end. That's it.
Wait, you
Because the
played
tight ends.
You played 6 down linemen? No way.
No, 6-man football. 6-man football.
What
So it was
what the
6
hell
people
kind of
total on the
football? What
field.
kind of football are you playing?
I could try to find you a clip of it. No,
Flag?
it's tackle, full on tackle.
What?
80-yard field, 45.
It's like he
No,
took 2
40 yards
different
wide.
versions together and mashed
This
it
is
together.
not real football. I'm sorry to tell you.
This ain't your grandma's football.
Yeah, this sounds like you were playing on
If I
Madden.
can show you a clip of it.
Play the clip.
Here, this is an example. This is skip ahead a ways until you could find it. Just like skip like halfway through, and you'll see what it's like.
Do you get recruited for this?
So, huh?
Did you get a
Yeah,
scholarship?
I know a guy who did.
Pretty interesting
No.
because
Dude,
not
he's
I'm a
sponsored
scrawny
by
dude.
Reebok.
I'm
Boss,
absolutely
dude.
not. I'm absolutely. This is ridiculous. Who did you really play this?
I played that. Yeah, it was a lot of
I
fun,
got-
dude.
I gotta
I'm
see
sure
what
it is, but
now.
like I can't believe there's like crowds.
That looks AIDS.
It's mainly for smaller schools that can't afford or doesn't have the.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna
Man.
say, did you have a small school?
Now I feel like a dick.
I was homeschooled, so it was like a homeschool sort of thing. So like, we actually had 6-man was like the common one. 6-man is like who played in Texas because there's a lot of like these smaller fringe high schools in Texas.
Yeah.
And then you go to then they have 8-man, which is like the step up, and 8-man. I believe there are 2 ineligible receivers, and then ineligible
Jesus.
like members like that could catch. And there's
I
a
feel
center,
bad
and
for
it's
the
like
center.
a,
Whoever has to
it's a
play
guard.
center on the 6-man football team must suck.
Oh, just go.
No, center is often like one of your best players because center is a wide receiver as well. Center can catch.
Oh.
Everybody's an eligible receiver.
Oh,
Just
okay.
put in
Well,
the
now I
center.
feel
So,
like
like,
a dick.
Your middle linebacker has to watch the center.
Well, yeah, with 6
Yeah,
people, you need
it's
everyone
intense.
to be a receiver.
It's like high scoring. It's like really high scoring, like 50-50 kind of
Well, yeah,
games.
because you
but-
got half a defense team.
Yeah, but first down is 15 yards.
Oh,
So-
I can't believe this is a thing. I've learned something new. I didn't know it was for smaller
This
schools.
isn't football.
I
First-
haven't learned anything because my football is different to your football.
Oh,
Yeah,
Australia.
you got like
Okay,
Australian rules football.
Matt-
You play on a circle or something dumb like that.
Matt,
Yeah.
can you set the record straight? What is Australian league football?
Rugby.
No, it's just football. It's called footy or like I don't know AFL.
Hold
Footy.
Yeah, but what are
it's
the
like
rules? No one seems to know the
You
rules.
run.
Like, you run.
See,
Run,
look, Australians
You-
don't even
there's like
know the
3
rules of
balls.
Australian league football.
It's just a giant ruse to like fool the rest of the world.
Giant
It's like, yeah, we
Rouge.
play
So much
football.
better.
Rouge?
so
Yeah,
Are
much
we
more
Sonic Adventure
fun.
2 battle now?
Yeah, dude, I love that bitch.
Rouge the Bat. Is that what we are now?
Do you guys do a lot of
Jeez.
kicking in your football?
Mhm.
There is kicking.
I mean, you
There's
guys
very little
kick in
kicking in
good
6-man
too.
football, actually. Very
Yeah.
little kicking in 6-man.
Ours is like you have to kick above like the middle, 2 middle poles. If you get in between those 2 middle poles, you get a goal
fuck
as
are
opposed
these
to a
middle
point.
poles?
so
Have
think
a-
of
look at
soccer.
it.
Think
Get
of
an
soccer.
image of AFL footy
Rules
goals.
to
Look
Australian
up Australian rules football. Look it up.
football.
Australian rules football. It's freaking weird.
Australian rules football.
It's like a giant oval, and you like kick the ball. It's like a mix between like rugby and soccer. It's actually really cool, but I don't know how to
It's
explain.
actually really fun.
I believe it's fun. You literally just run around like an idiot and then kick the ball into the goal.
Yeah,
Players may
absolutely.
position themselves anywhere on the field and use any part of their bodies to move the ball.
Yeah.
Any part.
Primary
So my
methods are
dick.
kicking,
Can I use my
handballing, and
dick?
running with the ball. There are
But
any
you
body.
have to
There
bounce
are
it
rules on how the
every
ball can be
10 steps
handled.
or
For example,
something.
players running with the ball must intermediately bounce or touch it on the ground.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Throwing
So
the ball
you
is not
can't just
allowed.
run
A
with the
player must
ball
not
and
get
just
caught.
get to the other side and kick it.
What
Like,
are
you
these
have to-
8 rules?
It sounds like something you would play on the playground.
Imagine like
Wow.
basketball. You don't
It's a
run
great
around
sound.
with the ball. You have to bounce it. It's like that.
I shall stop.
What the hell?
I muted him. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. This sounds like a game you'd make up as a kid and realize, oh,
Yeah.
it's already a game and we suck at it.
No, it's more like you make up this game as a king. It's a great idea, and you play it and you realize how incredibly unbalanced the game is, and it's terrible. And then you like
What's
try to
so
remake the game
unbalanced
all over
about it?
again.
What's so unbalanced
You
about
gotta
it? No
make the
team's
ball
doing it.
touch the ground. What the fuck is it?
You have to bounce it. Otherwise, you're just going to sprint to the other end.
Yeah, that sounds like fun to me.
That just sounds like a
Oh my
hodgepodge,
god.
like a mess. It
because
just sounds like a
and because
meso
like it's got
sport.
that retarded football shape, it's going to like go everywhere. So you have to
The
like
point.
make sure you know how to
like-
bounce the football.
This is how backwards you guys are. The point of our football is to not let the ball touch the ground.
That's why your football is trash.
You play on a
Right.
circle
Shut your
field. You couldn't
mouth.
afford an oval. You couldn't afford a rectangle.
You couldn't
Because
afford a
rectangles are too
rectangle.
mainstream.
Oh god.
They had to cut out the
Yeah.
corners. They couldn't afford, dude.
Couldn't afford corners.
It's like you let.
First you got
It's like you
shitty
let 4
internet, now you
kids
can't
that
afford
needed
corners.
Ritalin.
I'm just not going
Sounded
to like.
sounded like a person in a helmet to design this game.
Maybe
Guys,
he
since we're
did,
on the-
but he knows what he's doing. We don't need any pussy football gear. We're just go
Oh,
out there
no.
with our jerseys.
Huh? Yeah.
Speaking
You
of,
No, I mean watch
Edge,
the
what
movie.
is it?
Watch the movie Concussion, and you'll know why I wear it.
Hey, Edge, what's
Yeah,
up?
because they do retarded stuff like collide with each other. No point.
Edge has been trying to
It's not a big
speak for
deal.
the past 2
At least
hours.
At least
Nah,
people
it's
show
alright.
up to us. Our game.
Okay. Okay, since we're on the topic of sports, is anyone going to watch tomorrow's soccer match?
Leicester
Oh,
United
what,
versus Man
Leicester
United.
City and Man U?
Yeah.
Dude, fuck that shit. Dude, that is I'm staying up. I'm gonna watch the shit out of that match. It's just fucking hell. I need to watch that match.
I'm gonna watch
Vardy
this
is
shit.
gonna have
I
a
gotta
party.
watch I'm watching
Dude,
it.
Vardy's gonna have a fucking party if they win tomorrow.
Dude.
He's gonna be the second highest goal scorer right now. It's going to be glorious.
It's historic, like, and not just in
Yeah.
soccer, but like all sports. It's like the craziest thing that's ever happened.
And
It
you know,
said today on ESPN
the-
that Leicester was a 5,000 to 1 like favorite to win the league at
Yeah.
the
Should
beginning
put
of the
the
season.
$10 down.
Yeah.
And you know the best part, Claudio Ranieri, right, the coach, he coached Chelsea in 2003. Roman Abramovich, the owner of Chelsea, fired him saying, "You'll never win the league." If they win the league
great.
tomorrow, if they beat Man United, win the league, Chelsea has to give a guard of honor to what's it called? They have to give a guard of honor to Leicester City. That's how good it's going to be.
Damn.
Jeez.
It's gonna be like it's gonna topple the EPL on its head for sure.
It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
it's gonna really.
I think
for a
It's
league.
gonna bring more international or more United States audience because you know the United States likes to pretend they're the underdog for some reason and love underdogs.
So, Deacon, Matt, do you guys know what we're talking about here?
I don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
I get soccer. I don't really give a shit.
What the
you
hell?
guys-
Give a
Yeah,
shit
you-
about
you-
soccer.
No, like I used to play soccer. I used to like it, except like it's just not captivating to watch like football or something.
I
That's
played
the
in
joke
high
of
school
football.
because there was a lot of Mexicans, and I was one of them. But that was it.
Deacon, you're only
mean, that makes sense.
Mexican
Were you
by
good?
word. You're not actually Mexican.
I'm Mexican by actions, motherfucker. I got family in the motherland right now.
You're
Yo,
Mexican.
Deacon, how good were you at soccer?
I was a moderate. I was good enough for the Mexicans to approve of me.
Do you know how to shoot? Do you shoot the soccer ball?
Yeah.
You're better than me.
No,
Okay,
thanks.
I played goalie. I'm the fat fuck, so I just played goalie all the time.
Nice. I
Uh,
played
but-
defense because I was really good at
I played,
kicking the ball away, and that was it.
I played soccer for a little bit, and my dad, who coached me quoted. This is a quote, direct quote from me, from BCD senior. You are the worst soccer player I've ever seen in my entire life.
Nice.
Oh.
No,
he
good.
coached me.
White
He coached
people.
me. He coached me. So
Oh.
I mean, no, I was more of a football guy. I didn't care about soccer. That's the thing. I may not have been like the worst, but I just didn't care, so I didn't play well. So that's what it was.
I still
That
don't
sounds
give a
great.
shit.
Me and my
But
best
honest-
friend were playing, and all he would do was slide tackle. Like that was just his thing. He would slide tackle, and honestly, he was the best slide tackler I've ever met in my entire life. He had
What
so
do you
much
think
practice.
his dad did when he got home?
Oh.
Fucking slide.
What happened to me?
Man, back when I was in high school, my senior year of football, my dad, before the season started, he was the head coach, and he said, "Son, look, it's time. I want you to get into a fight this season. I really want you to
What?
get into a fight. Like, get kicked out."
Why?
So I did. Because
Why?
he wanted me to like, he wanted me, because I'm a
Because
nice guy. I'm like really nice, like
his
just in
dad
general.
doesn't love him.
And he didn't want me to be so nice. My dad was in the Marine Corps,
Or-
and so here I am,
or
like playing my
home.
video games and playing football and all that stuff. And so he wanted me to be mean, so I got into a fight. And
Deacon,
I
I'm
won.
sick and tired of you
But
giving shit to Panhead about, first of all, his handicapped
Why?
sister and his abusive dad.
Shut up! I never said his sister. I said you guys said his sister for me.
You're just such
Uh,
a dick.
That
Yeah,
was a
but-
while ago. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Man,
I'm
but those
mad.
front lines, Southern fan.
You don't even go to the front line, you know. You don't go to the front line.
You go closer than I do.
No, you just take the regular fast pass route.
Fuck that. I'm not made of money. I'm Mexican.
Let me rephrase it. Take the fast pass route, and then once you're done with the fast pass route, you get separated out from the like. If you make it to the front of the line on the fast pass, then you get separated out. So you have to make it to the front of the line on fast pass if you've got a fast pass,
No
and then they
idea
put
what
you
you're
in a
talking
separate
about.
line where they can put you on better, so you're not in the way of everybody else.
I've
have
never
no
been.
idea what you're talking
I've
about.
never been to an amusement park.
Wow. What happened to Matt? He did just die.
Yeah, he's
what happened
yeah,
to him?
yeah, he's
Why'd
out.
you bring attention to it?
Okay.
God.
God,
I
have you ever
don't remember.
podcasted before? Jeez.
Yeah, yeah, totally, dude. I'm a professional at this.
All right,
Hey, speaking
so-
of which, we
That's
need to get on to our
professional.
first sponsor, Kappa.
So,
on.
big news
Sponsor this
happened this
too.
week. Big news. Huge news.
What?
Huge news happened this
What?
week.
What's the news?
The NX
happened?
coming March 2017. Nintendo
The what?
NX coming March
Come on.
2017.
Up.
Nintendo's new
I didn't even
console.
follow that. What the heck is?
BB, are you
what the
sure
heck?
about that?
Yes, it was reported in their financial statements or whatever.
Not coming
The heck
this
is,
year. It's coming.
what the hell is the Nintendo NX?
It's the new console. They gave up on the
It
Wii
better
U.
not be motion based, or I'll be fucking
It's
pissed.
I don't think it's gonna be motion based,
It's
but
gonna be touch based.
it's gonna be touch based for sure. Yeah. It's
And are
gonna.
you
I'm
sure
on the
it's gonna be a
bandwagon.
good
Honestly,
console?
I'm on the bandwagon
Nope.
already.
Nope.
This is gonna be HD this time.
It's better
Nope.
than the PS4.
Okay,
They
okay.
say they report it as like
No, it's not.
They-
Nah.
yeah. They say it's better than the PS4. That's
Who
actually
are
like,
they?
the Nintendo. That's like one of their marketing lines.
Don't turn me into Gus right now because the leak specs does not.
No,
does
it's
not like the final
Nintendo
product
said
make.
that it's better than the PS4. Like that's Nintendo's marketing
Nintendo
line.
said a lot of things.
But it's Nintendo.
And it's streaming at 4K. It's gonna stream at 4K. Oh god, that's so beautiful.
They can kill in the specs department and actually have better support for third-party games and third-party developers.
Oh, yeah.
They can actually have a good fighting chance.
Nintendo's
Honestly-
next generation
super
coming out.
Nazi about who can publish.
NX
terrible.
NX is gonna be so revolutionary. It's not even funny.
It's not. It's
Is it?
not.
Though
It's not.
Yeah,
It's
if
gonna-
they can make
even-
it, they can throw in good specs, and maybe yeah.
Let
But I
me-
highly doubt
let
that's gonna
me-
be the case.
Let me say this. I've called every major point in like the console generations for like 3 years now. It's not. The NX is going to be a flop. Trust me.
No,
Okay,
no
so
way.
I've called every major point in the console and the whole console stuff coming up after like PlayStation 2, so like the
No.
Xbox, like PSP, all that garbage. Like I was calling that stuff too. So get on my level.
Yeah.
Now, the NX has potential to become
No,
huge
it
if
doesn't.
it does. Okay, if they could pull it off in the specs and if they could fix their third-party support issue where they could actually have a lot of people use it, and for right now people can think, hey, if I get between Xbox or PlayStation or this, I'm gonna go with the NX instead. If they can start getting
Too
people
late.
to go onto the NX from those other systems because of the streaming and the overall graphics and the
Yeah.
launch titles they might have, like maybe they can launch with a good Legend of Zelda game, kind of like what we did.
That's
Yeah.
the whole reason. The whole thing about the NX was like, we're gonna hold off on Zelda so we can make a launch title on the NX.
Yeah,
And
that's
actually make
fine.
a good
That's
controller.
totally understandable.
Fucking
Zelda would have
'cause they
sucked
put
on the
twice
Wii U was a
already.
trash system. Wii U was stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
they're
don't
done
like
with the
anything
Wii
else they
U.
made.
That's why they're waiting for the NX. The NX is gonna be revolutionary, my friend. I'm telling you, it's gonna
I don't know. Okay, I
blend.
wouldn't say revolutionary.
It's gonna
That's
blend the
way overhyping
reality
it.
of mobile gaming and console gaming. It's gonna make them
No.
one.
Okay,
Okay,
now you're
no,
just
listen.
okay, now
you
you're
wanna
just
know
way
how-
hyping it.
No,
wanna
I'm
know how the
serious. I
NX is
really
gonna
think that's
suck?
gonna happen.
Nah.
Their
You wanna know why
controller
the NX is
specs
gonna
that have
suck?
come out, I
Because the
think.
Wii U came out. The Wii. Listen, the NX is like because the Wii U came out 4 years ago, and they're already making
Yeah.
a new console.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, that's
because
gonna
the
hurt
Wii
the
U
NX a lot,
sucked,
is
and
the
they're
fact of that.
realizing it.
It came out in November 18th, 2012.
See, if they can come out with that, this is what I'm saying. Launch titles are huge. Okay, decent launch titles and like good like application support. Like if they can do like a lot like if it's more like third party friendly. Like if like imagine if they had like an app store, kind of like that, like iOS, like an iOS app store.
They
but
are.
for
They
the
are gonna
NX.
have
Yeah.
that. They're definitely gonna
Well,
have
if they're
that.
gonna do that, that's great. If they're gonna have better, like if you could play like the Division on the NX, if you could play like
Yeah,
the next
right.
Call of Duty game, the next GTA, if you play GTA on the NX, stuff like that, that's what they
Yeah.
need to go.
They're gonna be
But
the
I-
only
if
system
they do that,
streaming
then
at
yes.
4K. They're gonna be the only gaming system streaming at 4K.
I'm so glad we're recording this so you sound like how much of an asshole.
I
you
don't
sound like
care if I
to
sound
me.
like an asshole. They're gonna be the only
See,
system
okay,
streaming at 4K.
I'm
That's
gonna
just the
ask
fact
something.
of it.
No,
When the
Sony's
four-
gonna get their
Yeah,
PS4
when the
won't
4.5
stream Netflix at 4K. There's
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah, exactly.
But
It's
what about the
PS4.
4.5? The
Yeah,
4.5 doesn't
4.5.
that stream at
It's
that stream at
gonna.
4K?
It will.
It will. See,
So
that's
then
the
it's
thing.
not
Before you
just
think about it, the 4.5, right? Because what would you say, Headshot? It's gonna get like 4K. It's probably
Yeah.
gonna have better graphics capabilities in general. So the 4.5 is gonna be on the level of the NX at that.
Yeah, so
No, the NX is gonna be on the level of 4.5.
Basically.
basically,
So
yeah.
there's potential there, but that's when it all depends on the launch titles and what other peripherals and what other perks they're gonna add as in comparison to Sony. And that's
Yeah.
when it's close. Like it's possible that they could have a good shot at it. Like if they can repeat the success of like the Wii, but I doubt that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It
And
won't.
I think they are streaming this shit, right? I think they better change that too, like how they take money from YouTubers and shit.
That's a different problem, though. That's not. It's a completely
That's a
different
Nintendo
monster.
company, but that's yeah. Now, I think that they might change that. Nintendo needs to do some rebranding.
It's not a Nintendo
Nintendo needs to
America.
do a lot of shit.
That's not we can't blame Nintendo America for that though. That's a Nintendo headquarters in Japan thing going on.
What, the whole Let's Play thing?
No, the whole you can't do Let's Plays of Nintendo stuff and what will take your money.
That's Nintendo Japan. That's like the headquarters, right?
Yeah, it's not Nintendo America's fault.
Yeah.
Because the head of
Here's the
Nintendo
thing.
America has come out and said, I support Let's Players and all that stuff. Japan doesn't.
See. Here's the thing, is that Nintendo does not seem like they have a good long-term plan in place. Remember the GameCube? How like
No.
that was like there for a while and they had games in there for a while. Even though like some people said, oh, the
GameCube was
GameCube
hype
sucks.
as fuck.
The GameCube
Never
was
had a
so good.
GameCube.
Specs
Yeah,
wise, it was
GameCube was
terrible,
the last good
but it had
console.
amazing games. Specs wise, it was god awful, but it had amazing games.
Yeah, but the
Give a shit
games were
about
great.
specs
But
as long as the
even then,
games are
like,
good.
okay, there are some games that like you could do some things on like compared to like PlayStation 2 and GameCube, you could do on the GameCube, but not on the PlayStation. 007 Agent Under Fire. Okay, that was a James Bond game that you can actually play with bots. You can play against bots in the multiplayer. PlayStation didn't support bots, but the GameCube version did.
Wait, this was what?
That's an example
What?
of some stuff. 7 Agent Under Fire.
Oh, are you sure it was a
James Bond
Nightfire?
game. It was Agent Under Fire. No, Nightfire was a different one. Nightfire had bots for PS2. Agent Under Fire did not have bots.
Nightfire was legit.
Agent Under Fire was really good too. Nightfire was good. I loved. I think one, but I liked Agent Under Fire. It's different. Nightfire was more like action packed. Agent Under Fire was like much more like sport kind of. It was cool.
Yeah. All I know is that
But,
if I could pre-order my NX right now, I would do it.
You're overhyping it now. That now I
Yeah.
don't.
I probably
been
am. I
overhyping.
probably am. But I completely fell off the Wii. Like I bought a Wii, and that was fine. Like the Wii, people give shit to
Wii
the
was
Wii.
fine.
The Wii was fine.
The Wii did its job. In
The
my
Wii U
opinion. The
came
Wii
out,
did
I was
everything
like,
it was
fuck
asked to do.
Nintendo. When the Wii U came out, I was the biggest one saying, fuck Nintendo. What the hell are they thinking? This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
What, the Wii or the Wii U?
The Wii U. The Wii U.
Okay.
I knew. I said,
Wii
hey,
was-
I was off. I'm completely off the bandwagon for the Wii U. But now I'm back on with the NX. I think they're getting it through their head. I mean, they're coming out with a Link launch title. Like, that's ridiculous.
No, okay. You say they're coming out with a Link launch title, but to be fair, they should have came out with a Link launch title their current generation too. So
Yeah.
that's not something to praise them about.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
just
Well,
good,
they did.
good marketing.
They said they. I wouldn't say it was a Link launch title. They promised a Link would come to the Wii U. That's what they said.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
Though
and
that was a lot of the reasons why people bought a Wii was
And
because
they're-
of that.
They're barely fulfilling that promise.
Barely,
Yeah.
yes.
Are they fulfilling it?
No,
Barely,
not
because they
necessarily. Not necessarily.
Well, they said that Zelda would launch on the NX, but they're also bringing it to the Wii U, so they're barely fulfilling that promise.
That's
Yeah.
dumb. So they're porting it from the NX to the Wii U.
Yep.
See, I remember when the Wii U was just a concept, like they were just coming up with the concept of the Wii U. Like the first thing they used for an example was Legend of Zelda, and they had like a whole
Legend of
boss
Zelda.
entry scene where like there's the boss. You could see it from all these different angles on the Wii U. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's incredible. But they didn't even pull the trigger. If they launched with that Zelda title on the Wii U, would have been awesome. I think that was
Oh,
actually
yeah.
like the biggest deal breaker. Let me find that video because in that video it was like saying, look, you can see all these different camera angles now. Oh, look, you can see all of your stuff right here as you enter this fight. It's like so cool. It was like, wow, that's actually going to be really cool if they're going to pull it off like that. But they didn't. That just killed the Wii U.
And plus, they killed
Yeah, that's
the Wii U. Yeah, the Wii U. Can we all agree that the Wii U was a bunch of ass?
I wouldn't say it sucks. I'd say it served its purpose though.
yeah. No, okay, and honestly, guys, if the Wii U like doesn't have that many what's the word, like third-party games, is it worth buying?
Like, come on, Rocket League would be great on the Wii U.
What?
Here it is, guys.
Wow.
Here.
Yeah,
You get
like,
two
I mean-
screens. You get your ball cam and you get your free cam.
Oh,
That is
I
true.
couldn't do that, dude. All right, go
No,
to
that'd be-
community. That's
Oh,
the video,
that
but
that came
That's
out a
the
long
video I'm
ass
talking
time
about.
ago.
Yeah, that's an old
2012.
ass video.
Oh.
Hey, same year the Wii U came out.
I understand that getting on the hype train too fast. I get that, but I just think that they're getting back to like GameCube, or like they're like trying to do something completely different and trying to fix this stuff. Because
you
there's
know what they could have done? You know what they really freaking could have done to the Wii U? I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
but
it's
you know what
fine,
they
go
could have
ahead.
done?
I was
They could
kinda
have
done anyway.
They could have redone Ocarina of Time, completely redone it. The
They
story's
did.
the
They're
same,
never gonna do
item
that.
progression's
They
the
did.
same, but
Not
like
for
they
a
just
console.
no. But I mean, like they're gonna add stuff, like add quests, like redo all the graphics, add new dialogue, like everything. So like it was still Ocarina of Time. You still got Navi, like it was the same general plot line, but like
Nobody will ever.
brand new. They could have done that with the Wii U because look, Navi's in this video, and this looks just like something from Ocarina of Time. Like if they had the whole cutscene sequences there, but added
Man.
into Ocarina of Times, that would have been great.
Too much
Let me tell you how
nostalgia.
Let me tell you how no production company for video games will ever remake a whole game like that. They'll only remaster
Oh, well, tell it to
Why?
Final Fantasy VII.
because it's not as like you're not gonna see that much of a profit if you're gonna remake the whole game.
Well, tell
It's
that
not
to
worth-
Final
it's only
Fantasy
worth
VII.
it to
No, that's true.
remaster it.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII, isn't that what they're doing with
Yeah,
Final
but
Fantasy
7
VII?
is the most beloved out of like 15 of them.
Well, so is
Ocarina of Time is the most beloved.
out
Have
of,
you
like,
been
30.
on the internet?
Ocarina of Time is like the most beloved. Like,
Ocarina of
Zelda
Time is
game, dude.
considered the #1 video game of all time when it comes to like journalists and
it's
stuff
like
like
That's
that.
nostalgia vision. Real talk, Ocarina of Time wasn't great.
Okay,
Top
guys,
10 video games of all
Okay.
time.
what's so good about the Legend of Zelda series? Like, I've never played it. What's so good
A
about it?
lot of people grew up with it. And
Well,
have
it was
nostalgia
like their
for it.
first. It was like going into their first. Like Ocarina of Time was like one of the first open world action adventure games, and that was
I
like
don't know what it was
crazy
first.
at the time. Like that was just so ridiculous. It was like one of the first
Look,
mainstream
this
ones.
is
And like,
Okay, so according to this Wikipedia article, which basically
Wikipedia.
counts like tons of gaming magazines, okay, that dating
Wikipedia.
back to like decades,
Yeah.
it is concluded that Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is the #1 video game of all time.
It's still Wikipedia though.
yeah, it
The
is.
number 4 is Final Fantasy VII.
Okay, and why
Same.
does everyone love Final Fantasy 7? Like, what's so good about that
I can't
game?
stand the Final Fantasy.
It's
I
a-
can't play it,
it's-
too slow. It
It's
kills
one of
me.
the. It's like the JRPG that hit America at the right time, and like, I wouldn't say it's like the best JRPG, but like, it was the easiest for Americans to understand, and like the story was
Okay.
pretty good and stuff like that. And
Shut
so,
up, Ariel.
so
Okay.
I wouldn't
Now,
say. I
what-
wouldn't say Final Fantasy VII is the best game of all time or the best JRPG or whatever, but like that's
It's number 4 according to Wikipedia. So
It's like-
gotta be low.
Wikipedia though.
it had a pretty good story, and it's like RPG elements and like were easy enough to understand for American audiences, so it sold really well. That's pretty much like why it's pretty
Okay.
famous.
All right. I think it's that time we move off the topic of great video games because we'll be stuck here for like 3 hours.
Because really, the
Yeah.
best video game of all time is Super Smash Bros. Melee. That's just the fact.
I mean, it obviously once you kill a dude in there, you kill him to the moon.
That's
Exactly.
I hate Smash Bros. I
You
hate
hate Smash Bros.
Bros.
How do you hate Smash Bros? I mean,
Hedgehog. Okay,
Okay,
someone
what do
mute.
you
I'm
think?
gonna mute Hedgehog right now. He says he hates Super Smash Brothers.
Hold on.
All right, hold
Hold on.
on. You're allowed to hate whatever you
Let-
want.
Let
Nah.
me explain it. I've
But
only
have
played
reasons.
Smash, hold on. I've only played Smash twice in my life, and that was last year. And I fucking suck at it, so I hate it.
Okay,
That's
well,
okay,
you're
but
just
he's
wrong.
From Sri Lanka. He's from Sri Lanka. He didn't have the same like childhood as
Yeah,
us. Just let
the
it go.
meta hasn't made it to Sri Lanka yet.
No,
Dude,
it hasn't.
my childhood was Pokemon. Like, I fucking loved that shit.
Can you wave dash, bro? Do you know how to wave
Yeah,
dash?
can you wave
No.
dash, bro?
Meta's dead. Meta's
Nah,
dead.
Do
dude,
you even
Pokemon.
sidestep?
Okay.
Nah, but
Okay.
Pokemon was the shit. I love that show and
Oh,
the
everyone
game.
loves Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon's
Uh,
been remade. They remade the whole. They remade whole Pokemon games.
Oh, also the
Yeah,
NX,
but-
the NX
yeah,
will
but that was
finally.
from a fucking like Game Boy.
Yeah,
the file
From
was
a
so
Nintendo
big to
64.
remake.
All right, since we're
Yeah,
recording
it's
this,
still pretty
we're gonna go back to the NX.
Yeah.
The NX will have the Pokemon RPG.
Oh God.
It will.
Shut
I guarantee
up.
it. I guarantee it. It's
if it
on.
does-
It's on
Okay,
recorded right
okay.
now.
You sound
guarantee
like
it.
Donald Trump.
I guarantee it. No more Mexicans.
Let's make Nintendo great again. No Mexicans allowed on our console. We're gonna build that emulation.
I'm telling you,
Dude,
the
you-
Pokemon RPG is coming to the NX. I guarantee it. I
Oh,
guarantee
you
it.
mean Pokemon Online? That's already a thing.
Yeah, but
Okay.
except this is gonna be like Nintendo
Drop
license
The
and good.
console wars now, please.
Okay, you
We're
PC
talking
nerd.
console wars.
You
We're
guys are just a
not
bunch of
talking
PC
about it.
nerds. Oh, I need to update my
Shut up.
drivers. Let me just push up my glasses.
Wait. BCD, there's two things wrong with that. One is great, and two, drivers automatically update themselves.
Yeah,
Holy
bitch.
shit.
Dude.
Yeah, and I'm not a PC nerd.
Yeah, there you
But
go.
real talk-
Hedgehog's just a nerd. He's just a
Yeah.
nerd.
Fuck the PC master
Okay.
race.
I've actually watched theater mode. I'm trying to move on to the subject. 'cause I decided
Great.
this.
It's so
I
great.
Theater mode.
Do you guys?
Honestly, like I'm
Good
not watching
stuff.
theater mode for Achievement Hunter. I'm watching for the shitty movies.
Dude,
Like,
I'm
Okay,
watching for the
so-
commentary.
So,
I-
Hedgehog, do you have a sponsorship?
Nope.
Oh, sucks for you.
Oh,
yeah, you'll
damn.
never get it.
I want to
Yeah,
spoil
you can
it.
spoil it for me. I don't really mind.
Oh,
Just spoil
okay.
it. I have no problems with that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna spoiler it.
It's so
spoiler
good.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
spoilers.
Oh my
Spoilers. We're gonna talk about.
So
what
who's
movie
Wanda
next,
Lust?
See if you're a sponsor, anyways.
Who's Wanda
Porn
Lust?
star.
Porn star.
Oh, really? Why'd she have her tits out? I don't get
Yeah.
that. Like, why?
She's a porn star.
She's
Dude,
the
if
only
you
one
hire
So
that
that
her,
was
was
like
she
a
should be on
contract
anything,
thing,
yeah.
or?
Listen, there was no contracts in that
Yeah, no
movie.
dialogue.
She just died with her tits out. That's
but-
kind of shitty way to die.
Dude, that's a great way to die on camera.
Yeah, there's some great like lines in that. Like, you just got stuffed.
Oh,
God,
dude,
that
the
was
turkey
so
rape
terrible.
scene, that was great.
A turkey rape scene. Gravy,
Yeah, a
small,
turkey raped a girl.
small gravy condoms.
The extra small gravy flavored condoms.
And then the
God.
John Benet
John
Ramsey.
Benet Ramsey.
That
Yeah,
just
her
doesn't
legs
make
are harder to close
sense.
than John Benet Ramsey.
It doesn't make sense.
The cool thing about the whole thing that I loved, okay, that I will remember, is a Fiesta Wear scene where Jeff points out the Fiesta Wear table because my mom collects Fiesta Wear and she
Dude, wrong.
she poppies and shows to say, guys, that's Fiesta Wear. I have that exact plate here. I'm holding it up right now. Check this out, because she loves collecting Fiesta Wear. So we have Fiesta Wear all over the house. It's insane. So I saw that, and the fact that Jeff noticed that, I was just collectively losing my mind. I was just like, ah! I don't know. It was just a moment for me. Good on you, Jeff.
I guess I would watch theater mode if Funhouse did it. Achievement Hunter, I mean they're good, but they're not funny anymore for me, other than Michael.
I grew up on Achievement Hunter, basically. I mean, Jeff basically taught me how to swear when I was young.
Nah, I guess yeah. For me, it was Funhouse. I love Funhouse, dude. I love the humor. The
Funhouse's
racist.
editing is top
Dude.
tier.
I'm a big fan of Screw Attack. Psych.
I don't watch Screw Attack. I just like Funhouse.
Death
kind of
Battle.
movies.
Kind of.
Death Battle's good.
Depends on who's what.
True.
Wasn't there a Yang versus Tiffany Death Battle?
Tifa.
Yeah.
From Final Fantasy VII, greatest video game of all time.
Shit, you're
Yeah.
No, man.
I'm sorry. I want to apologize for BCD. He's supposed to be wearing a helmet right now, but
No, guys, have any of you played Persona?
Persona, no, haven't.
no. But my cousin raves about it.
No, play it. Think
I'll have
about
to
the
play. I've
waifus.
heard of it.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Dude, waifus, you could get fucking waifus.
Oh, I don't
I'm
want to
gonna
play
buy
that shit
Persona
game
5.
then.
Dude, only waifu
Come on,
is
man.
Hestia.
Nah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I hate you, Deacon. I hate you
Freaking
so
weebs.
much.
That's
God.
so
Fuck that.
bae.
No.
No, dude, she's like a little kid. She's like a
She's
little kid.
not. She's 900 years
Okay,
old.
no.